Torq has a feature in it called Quick Scratch, which basically allows you to take any sample or any two samples that you've loaded in the sampler and immediately map them to the decks for scratching. So this is great because it means you don't have to hunt through your music looking for a particular sound that you want. You can always keep it on hand and just pull it up with a click of a button. Now when we take a look at the sampler here, you'll see that I have a couple samples already standing by for this feature. You got that sound there, that sound there, and this sound right here. Now the way to use these things, you basically have to assign one of the samples to a quick scratch slot. To do that, use one of the two buttons above each sample. I'm going to put the first sound on quick scratch number 1 and the second sound on quick scratch number 2. Now with those standing by, you'll see that there are quick scratch buttons in both decks. If I press QS1 on the first deck, it takes that sample and loads it in. So now when I use the turntables, I end up controlling that sample. And if I click that button again, it loads the song that was on there previously. So by pressing that button, I can toggle back and forth between the music and the sample. So very simple. If I hit QS2, I'll get the other sample. If I hit QS1, we'll go back to the other sample. And then back to the music again. So as you can see, that's very, very fast, making it easy to jump back and forth between your regular music and your scratches. One last thing, if the scratch sample happens to be looped, when you engage the quick sample, it will also loop that sample. So that sample will play over and over again, so you never have to worry about losing the sample and having to re-cue to it. You can do the same quick scratch technique using the Exponent as well. In fact, it's almost a little easier. The reason for that is right around the scratch wheel here, there are two buttons. These happen to be mapped to Quick Scratch 1 and Quick Scratch 2. So instead of having to reach over to a trigger finger or anything on the computer screen, I can just hit one of these buttons to load up the sample I want. And then when you're done, just turn off Quick Scratch and go right back to your music again.